One day, we're born. One day, we die. What happens in between? Love, heartbreak, victory, despair. We try to make sense of it all, clinging to meaning like a lifeline. But before we arrived, and after we're gone, there's only silence. A silence that haunts us. A silence we'll never break. Because we don't remember the beginning, and we won't witness the end. If we don't know where we came from and can't say where we're going, how can we be sure anything we do even matters? That's where the most painful question begins to whisper. What is the meaning of life? No one really knows, but we're not built to sit with that uncertainty, so we build stories to calm the fear. Religion, philosophy, culture, love. Some say we were created by a higher power. Some say we exist to love. Some say living itself is the meaning. But then come the nihilists. They don't offer stories. They offer silence. They say, there is no meaning, no purpose, no higher reason, just nothing. And whether we like it or not, we've all felt it. That moment when your dream collapses, that day when success feels like dust, when love walks away and you're left in the echo. You ask, why? Why try? Why care? Why anything? You dig deep enough and you hit it, the wall. No answers, no voices, just quiet. That's nihilism. It doesn't dress things up. It doesn't give you comforting lies. It just looks you in the eye and asks, what if there is no answer? Alan Watts once wrote, life is nothing more than a trip from the maternity ward to the crematorium. It sounds dark, but maybe it's honest. The word nihilism comes from Latin, nihil, nothing, ism, belief. The belief in nothing. But here's the first thing people get wrong. Nihilism isn't sadness. It's not depression. It's not about crying in the dark. It's the stripping away of illusion. And illusions are everywhere. The optimist says the glass is half full. The pessimist says it's half empty. But the nihilist throws away the glass. Why ask about water when the glass was never real? Cynics say, people are selfish. Apathetics say, I don't care. But the nihilist says, none of this was ever real. No good, no evil, no right, no wrong. Just human words, floating in a universe that doesn't listen. But here's the twist. If you believe in nothing, aren't you still believing in something? Even emptiness is thoughtful. If you don't know why something matters, what's stopping you from saying it doesn't? Somber. If nothing matters, then love is a chemical glitch. Justice is a bedtime story. Peace is just a pause between meaningless wars. Imagine building your dreams into a castle and realizing it's all made of sand, and the tide is coming. Assertive. Nietzsche didn't celebrate nihilism. He feared it. Explanatory. When he said, God is dead, he wasn't mocking faith. He was mourning the loss of the compass. Warning. And he warned us, if we don't create new values, the collapse of the old ones will destroy us. Direct. And now, look around. Observational. Religion is fading. Morality is personal. Truth, optional. Disappointed. We live in a world where truth is no longer truth, where feelings replace facts, where opinions fight like gods, and no one wins. Chilly. When nothing is sacred, nothing is wrong. Concerned. So what stops someone from doing the unthinkable? If good and evil are just illusions, what holds them back? frustrated. We still feel the wrongness, but we've forgotten how to name it. And if we can't name it, we can't fight it. Intriguing. That's the terrifying freedom nihilism offers, but also its hidden gift, hopeful. Because if nothing has meaning, then everything can, empowering. You don't have to borrow meaning. You don't have to inherit it. You don't have to fake it. Triumphant. You get to create it. Reflective. That was Nietzsche's hope. Assertive. Not despair, not darkness, but choice. Inspiring. To build something honest, not because someone told you to, but because you chose it. Passionate. To light a fire, not out of fear, but out of freedom, empowering. You don't have to believe in meaning. You can make it, deeply. Not because the universe demands it, but because your soul does. Quoting. Shakespeare wrote, "Life is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing." Contemplative. Maybe he was right. Maybe this stage is empty. Maybe no one's watching. Reassuring. But you're still here, and the script is in your hands. Encouraging. So, right. Realization. If nothing matters, then you get to decide what does. Reflective. And maybe that's not a curse. Maybe that's power. Firmly. The power to say, I don't know what life means, but I'll live like it does. Poetically. Not because it's... Please subscribe our channel and press bell icon. And like, comment, share. Thanks. We will meet again.